new winner of the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup is set to be crowned. As India stare down history at home in Navi Mumbai, Laura Woolford's South Africa too look to break new ground, going one better than falling short in multiple final appearances at ICC events in recent years by beating Harmanpreet Kaur's side a second time at the tournament. Ahead of the final, we look at 5 battles that could dictate the match. India's new ball bowlers v South Africa top order. Even if it didn't lead to victory in Vizag when the teams met in the league phase on October 9th, India should take confidence out of a strong new ball performance, consigning their opponents to 18-2 inside 6 overs, and helping the likes of the spinners to pin the Proteas down at 81 for 5. Laura Woolford watched on at the non-strikers' end as Tasman Brits 0, Soon Lose 5, Marazen Kat 20 and Annika Bosch 1 fell, though South Africa's skipper found a partner in Chloe Tryon in a 61-run stand to begin the fight back in their eventual victory. Woolford, 470, leads the tournament run tally, though opening partner Brits has been inconsistent, unable to match her century against New Zealand in their second match. Brits could consider herself a little unlucky with her dismissal against India in the league phase, though young star Krani God would disagree, having forced a half chance that was taken with one hand in a stunning return catch. There will be further questions too for South Africa given key quick Renuka Singh Thakur did not feature in the league phase fixture. The most prolific wicket-taker in Women's World Cup history will take the new ball against the current number 1 ranked ODI batter in a matchup of dreams for a capacity crowd and millions watching at home. Cap comes into the match with her tail up, having broken the tournament record tally set by Jhulan Goswami with a performance of 5-20 against England in the semi-final, including 3 of the English top 4. Mandhana meanwhile was strangled down the leg side in a run-a-ball 24 in India's semi-final win over Australia, making 2 50s and a century on India's path to the finale, and only dismissed in single figures once, back in the tournament opener against Sri Lanka on September 30th. Their history in ODI cricket hints at a mutual respect between the players too. Cap has dismissed Mandhana just once in 116 balls, though the India batter has operated at a strike rate of just 62 when they have faced off. India's 25-year-old star of the middle order has been the rightful talk of international cricket since a conquering 127 not out to sink defending champions Australia in the semi-final, though coming back 3 days to emulate the success means a brand new challenge. There will be extra focus from Rodriguez having been dismissed for a duck when the teams met in the league phase, though a lot has transpired in the 3 weeks between fixtures, of which Rodriguez has detailed with such refreshing honesty. Dropped and called back up into the 11 during the tournament, fighting on multiple fronts to feature and eventually flourish again in India colours. Rodriguez will likely be targeted with left-arm spin particularly through Chloe Tryon and Nonkalaleko Mlaba, the former removing her earlier in the competition. Deepti Sharma has a golden chance to finish the competition alone at the top of the tournament wicket tally, though stares down arguably her most pressure-filled test at a World Cup final. The spinner claimed the early wicket of Annika Bosch in the earlier encounter at the tournament, though South Africa's batters leveraged their comeback against Deepti, eventually finishing with 1-54. Deepti is currently tied with Australian seamer Annabelle Sutherland for the most wickets at this edition of the tournament. Nadine de Klerk's 84 not out off just 54 balls will no doubt remain fresh in India's memory, with the 13-boundary blitz pulling a win out of the fire for the Proteas and stunning tournament hosts. Deep into South Africa's innings, with high scores promised in Navi Mumbai, de Klerk's output with the bat is destined to be counted on again. In response, it may just be India's homework that leads to a different outcome. How will India respond? Do they hold left-arm spin back to counter a late threat? Or will resources not be tucked away for a potential number 8 batter? The prospects of de Klerk's big hitting will give Harmanpreet Kaur plenty to think about, especially if South Africa lay down an even stronger base than that in the league stage meeting.